So everybody, welcome back to the show. In case you didn't know, yeah you did, because I've been talking about it for months, I'm getting a puppy, and his name is Chewbacca, and he happens to be my dear friend's dog, George's little brother. This is Mary Zilba. You've met her on the show before. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Nancy Jelinek is joining us. We are at Barking Babies. Oh, by the way, this is Georgie Girl.
That's right, yeah.
Just a coincidence. Yeah. So here's the deal. I'm getting a puppy, and I don't know what to do, but we do know what George loves and what he doesn't like. Mary, tell us a little bit about George. What is he like?
Well, you know, George, I got George, as you know, not too long ago, and Prince George, of all things. He is about 7-8 months old.
We need some formal outfits for George, because people may or may not know that Mary Zilba is one of the Real Housewives of Vancouver.
Yeah.
I'm Mary Zilba. I'm a single mom, and I live in Yaletown.
So George is going to have to go to some premieres.
Yes.
He's going to have some red carpets. He's going to be doing
He's
a
got
lot
his
of
own
traveling.
Facebook account,
Okay.
so
He
you
does.
know.
I got it. This is actually, it's made by a lady here in Vancouver. So she does all this by hand.
So it's local?
It's local, and she can also do something custom for you too. So let's say you wanted something, maybe you wanted a different color tie. Sometimes people like to coordinate tuxes with their events.
Or like maybe with my dress.
Exactly.
You know.
George likes to shop local, so that's perfect.
Yeah.
He likes Canadian made.
George is getting neutered, but
here.
he's not yet. So he seems to be marking his territory. And you said you had something
constantly.
So he could be a good house guest.
This is called a manor belt, and this is fantastic. I mean, if you go over to a friend's place, you know, they will kind of tend to mark around. We're going to wrap this around
His chi-chi. His little chi-chi.
So Nancy, explain how this little business works with the George and wrapping the pee-pee.
Well, really what it's for, it just kind of stops them from marking.
Okay.
So if you're going over to a friend's place, you know, only keep it on for a couple hours at a time. It's
Yeah,
not
because
really
he pees on every corner of every chair,
You're
every
going to see once
sofa.
he's fixed, this problem's probably going to go away.
When you travel with a dog, there are regulations with the airlines. So what do Mary and I need to get for the traveling?
Okay, so you want to make sure that first of all airlines have certain height, length requirements. So you have to make sure that the carrier matches those requirements. Also, you want to make sure that you have little feet on the bottom of the bag, because you know airlines don't want, if there's an accident, they don't want any of that pee to get down.
Right.
So you have to have feet on it. Also, you have to make sure that your dog can turn around in the carrier as well. This one is going to be it's going to be perfect. What I like about this bag too is even Fiona, you're probably going to bring him to work too, right? You know what's great?
Yes.
You can unzip this whole side. And what I love about this, and then this is your backpack. So if you want to put this on your back, you need hands-free.
We can go hiking.
Put it on your back. But look at this. This is so great because puppy just can go in and out as they please. It also is like their little house. You also have to make sure there's lots of proper ventilation. Oh my God, I can't. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, Mary, I had no idea. That is...
It just turned into dog.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, isn't there? There's got to be a better one.
Okay, I've never seen his wiener before. Okay,
I think that George has now reached you.
Yes, definitely.
well, I'm holding him and he started doing the motion. I'm like, what's going on?
I think he likes the manor belt too much.
Okay, no, it's the shirt. We put chasing tail on him, and he thought he would just make it authentic.
So, back to the carriers.
Okay.
This is another nice option, though.
This is a fun one. This is great for spring too. Metallic, lots of pockets for storage. It has 2 sides of ventilation. When you need to sneak, just put this down, right?
Yeah, because it totally looks inconspicuous,
like
right? You'd never.
It's really nice.
I think so.
You'd never know that the dog was in here.
So Nancy, we can get collars for decoration, like you have on Georgie Girl.
Right, and I keep her ID on it, right? So that's. But when I take her for walks, I much rather put a harness on her, especially Yorkies. Yorkies are just known for having very weak tracheas. Yeah. And that's just, it's part of the breed.
You don't put a collar on when you have a leash attached.
That's right. So you don't want to, so
these are nice.
Yeah, those are fantastic. A buddy belt, this is another Canadian company. I've been carrying this line for years. You basically just put the 2 front paws through. There's one paw, and then I do the other paw. And then we're just going to do it up behind her back. So when I show you the front, okay, so she has her buddy belt on. And if you look, you see where it's sitting? It's sitting down here.
As far as Fiona goes, with hers being so tiny, that she's going to have kind of a smaller one even than George. What does she need right away, though?
What I would do, I like the fact that you're getting a bag right away. I think that's fantastic because that's going to become their little house, their little kennel. I think you should also get a nice little blankie.
Baby blanket.
I actually...
For my dog.
He lays down on there, and I put it in his little carrier when I travel.
So then
That's it. That's
this is
ours.
the one.
That's
so
it.
you could go with this one. This is a little bit smaller
matches them,
size,
too.
and
He
it's going to go
likes it.
really nice in your carrier.
Yeah.
So Mary, is George going to be making appearances on the Housewives?
Yes, he is going to make an appearance. He's on it quite often with
He's not
me.
going to be catty with the other women, is he?
No, he doesn't really like Ronnie's cat so much, but oh no, and he did have a fight with Christina's dog.
Oh no. So there are cat fights on the Housewives.
Yeah,
Dog
there's
fights,
a few.
too.
There's a few dog fights, cat fights. Yeah.
All right, well, let's load up, ladies. Nancy, thank you so much. And for all your doggy needs, you can find Barking Babies in Yaletown. They literally have everything.
Everything.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you so much.
Sorry about George.
Don't worry.
Yeah.